There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know. But as with any power of such magnitude, it's unpredictable. At first, I thought it was all a cruel joke. Did my last performance attract a force of great cosmic evil? Truth is, none of that matters now. Because even after all the death, decay, and darkness, I still remember exactly who I am.
All right. What's up, everybody? Hey, Newman. What's up, Nora? Hey, Hippocrates. What's up, Hirimi? Wiggling away. As always, if you feel like you want to play some DBD, Welcome to Join Me, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well today. What's up, Meep? Sadako. Game really wants me to play Sadako. I had Sadako dailies yesterday as well. They're worth double, though, so we're doing it. First match of the day. Of course, we've got high prestige bunny fangs. Very high prestige bunny fangs. They swapped over to D100s. So we're going to start off going against some potentially very good survivors. Oh, and the squad's going to match. Yeah, this is going to be a loss. But if we can hit 4 of them after manifesting, that's all we need. Good point offerings. Come away from this with some points. But I'll be surprised if I get more than like 1 kill. A lot of it'll also depend on the map. What's up, Ed? Voice is a bit low. There we go. Boost it a little bit. So they're probably going to be on that gen over there. Let's check this one first. Yeah. Pro going up there. Are they just memeing? Or are they going to actually play? Okay. I heard a footstep there. There she is. There goes Ruin. But that means they're at least taking time to try and break it. Yeah, fast vaults. Very strong at the moment. Interesting. No one on this generator. Still getting condemned stacks. Smart to just like leave. Yeah, really unpredictable. Yeah, they already tapped the gen. Let's teleport, get another stack of condemned. One's back here. One of them is fully condemned. Of course, they all match, so I have no idea who it is. And she already got a tape. Still not on that one. They just popped this one. Get to split up some pressure here. I don't think it's going to ultimately matter too much. No Jolt. Nora, thank you so much for the 17 months. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. When am I going to continue with the Silent Hill streams? When I feel like playing Silent Hill. There's a lot of new stuff with DBD and other games that I've been kind of just more interested in at the moment. Definitely before new Silent Hill games come out. I can promise that. I'm surprised she didn't have live. I could hear her footsteps. I was just waiting for it. Teleport away. Check these gens. Someone might be here. There is. 2. There's an injured. Nice. We got some Jolt. Wow. Nice body blocks. Someone over here. Let's check this gen. Still building up Condemned. Hey, Suthai. Glad you could be here for a live stream. Welcome. And yeah, so far so good. My day's been all right. Jolt. Nice. Well, you're dead. You get the eyeball. There's the save. They all look the same, so I have no idea if I'm tunneling or not. Nice, dead hard. GG's. GG's. Daily complete. Ah, didn't quite get the challenge. What's up, Elgin Rip? Glad you're doing well. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope everyone's having a pretty chill day today. That's it for my daily. Survivor has the bonus right now. The ring girl, what's her name? Sadako. It's Sadako from Ringu. It was Samara in the American Ring adaptation. Really need to get your hands on the Ring trilogy. Me and my girlfriend Rachel went through and watched a whole bunch of the Ring movies like last year, where we went through and watched Ringu, like all the Japanese side ones except for Sadako versus Kayako. And then the American adaptations. Character is super cute. Yeah, Thalita. One of the characters who, like, I didn't pay for the DLC for a long time, and then only got it somewhat recently. So I still need to prestige these couple of characters to finish getting their perks unlocked for everyone else. Otherwise, I don't really usually play this character. Japanese Ring has more spin-offs than fucking Godzilla. Pretty damn close. There's a lot. Once you finish getting Michaela to Prestige 100, you're thinking on getting Prestige Thalita or Hattie? Well, good luck to you. I don't think I'm ever going to like Prestige 100 anybody. I barely play the game enough right now to keep up from chapter to chapter and keep everyone just Prestige 3 just to keep all the perks unlocked. Binging spooky movies in October is always fun. It is. I'll have to see if I can figure out how to do some watch parties in Discord. We'll watch some horror movies in October. Or maybe try out Amazon watch parties on Twitch. It's Wesker. It's Weskin time. Enemies closer. Oh, that's my challenge. I just need to be within terror radius, but not in chase. Is she like checking for ruin or something? Doing gens. Someone's getting slapped. Somewhere. Was that moonwalking intentional? Yeah. It doesn't really serve like a function. It's just fun to do. I can't tell if he's got something that's messing with his terror radius. Or if he's actually getting closer. And then just chasing someone away. Nyum. Yeah, I'm not even doing a very good job of moonwalking. God damn it. Okay. Think he might have seen my scratches? Yeah. You sure did. Nope. It's going back to the hook. I think he's just trying to tunnel. He's just trying to tunnel that one person out. Yeah. Even more reason to just slam generators. He's not really camping. He just immediately will go back to the hook. Watch. He's chasing the other person across the map. He just broke chase on her. Yeah, and now he's chasing The person who was just on the hook. Guess he's got Tinkerer. Can't tell if he's chasing that person or me. See if he tries to bring her to the basement. Denied. We kind of need to reset here. We need somebody pushing the last gen. I'm not even sure what's left. Wesker's right there. This person's getting the save. I hear this one's got some progress, not much. What's up, Dark Knight? Hope you're doing well. Okay, at least he's pretty far. They're healing. He left immediately. Not too bad. I'm hanging in there. We've had some like really nasty thunderstorms coming in. And the extra pressure in the atmosphere always tends to give me like headaches. Kind of like a really bad sinus headache. So, it's another nasty day today. But headache aside, I'm feeling all right. She's Death Hook. Don't have Blood Warden. If he has Blood Warden, I'm gonna be very upset with you. He didn't. GG's, more points. I think that's it for all of my... Oh no, we have level 2. Do generators. Do generators. Just exposed your training class to Mystery Flesh Pit? Oh hell yes. What a fun thing to share with new coworkers. But if they were also like, you know, positively receptive, didn't it just immediately think you're super weird? That's a good sign. Wanted show and tell, so outside of Ziggy being on the chair, there's my pet demon. And here's the tumbler. And then you have to explain what the Mystery Flesh Pit stuff is. Which, for those of you who are watching, if you don't know what the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park is, look it up on YouTube. You'll probably find Wendigoon's video. Just watch that. One trainer will look into it, and I think I saw one person taking notes. See, I feel like that's a good sign. Not the last cake. BBQ. That's fine. Someone made a game about the Mystery Flesh Pit? Yeah, tabletop, I believe. Body horror sounds like. Count me in. Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's definitely a part of it. Basically, it's like a giant hole in the ground. It's a fictional thing about a dig site where they found this large hole in the ground that wound up being an entry point into some massive like underground creature. And they basically turned the insides of that creature into a theme park. It's pretty amazing. It is very creative, and the guy who made it like made all this super detailed stuff with like audio logs and jingles and like all the little sounds that would play if you were visiting this park in real life, like all the little sound clips and narration, like made up and recorded and did all this art, did all this stuff. It's really cool. There's a ton of depth to it. That's why I said it's easier to just like look up a video to really get the full scope of it. But it's really interesting. And if you can, you know, work somewhere where your coworkers are into that kind of thing, that's always good. Oh my God. Fucking Three Stooges. I'm leaving. I should heal you. This is Oni. Okay. Well, I'm dead. Dude, the new costume looks so cool, though. Oh. I can't believe I was that close. Like, one more skill check. Yeah, Kitty Wolf, that's right. Oni, whenever you get hit, you leave behind blood. He can collect it and power up. And then that gives him, like, really fast mobility. And a one-shot, which is how he downed me in one hit there. And he's wearing his newest costume, his newest cosmetic, which is really sick. Yeah, this is the one that Ikumi Nakamura designed. Well, I'm just gonna get fucked this game. They're a vampire or werewolf killer? Or other classic horror monsters? No vampire, no werewolf, no Frankenstein. The Wraith is kind of like the Invisible Man. He turns invisible. Does he just immediately... No? He didn't immediately tunnel me. Sort of what I expected. Oh. I'm helping. Where the Oni comes from specifically, though, it's an original killer. Most of the killers in Dead by Daylight are just like original things. Yeah, like loosely based on actual Japanese folklore stuff, but he is an original creation. Isn't there a killer that gives Jekyll and Hyde vibe? The Blight. But really just from like a lower perspective. Because gameplay-wise, he's very strange. He doesn't really have like Jekyll and Hyde mode or anything like that. Blight is that ping pong? Yeah, pretty much. This killer. But yeah, you don't really have the like classic vampire, mummy, werewolf. We got Trapper, who's basically Costco, Jason Voorhees. Wraith, who's just, like I said, kind of invisible man. He rings a bell, he turns invisible. Hillbilly was Costco Leatherface before they actually got Leatherface. The nurse, spooky nurse who teleports around and strangles people. Huntress, giant Russian woman that lives in the wilderness and kills people with axes. Michael Myers, you know. Then you start getting into the licensed stuff where they got Michael Myers, Leatherface, remake Freddy Krueger, Amanda, aka the pig from Saw, Ghostface, the costume, but not the actual character from Scream, Demogorgon from Stranger Things, Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, Nemesis from Resident Evil, Pinhead from Hellraiser, Sadako from Ringu, Wesker from Resident Evil. And then the next chapter is going to be Xenomorph. No bonus right now as killer or survivor. Hillbilly is Leatherface's lost cousin. He would fit right in. They could just honestly take Hillbilly, do a crossover. Take Hillbilly from Dead by Daylight and just put him in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I'd be happy with that. Give me one of my main killers from this game in that game. Love that Ghostface is just a copycat, basically, since the mask is free use. It's not that the mask is free use. It is a licensed thing. Like, it's licensed to Fun World or whatever the fuck the costume company is. Super old costume company that makes that mask. Because that is just like an old, you know, Halloween costume prop mask thing that's been around forever. That got popularized because of Scream. So whenever they did the licensing thing for Dead by Daylight, they couldn't get the license for Scream. Like, it was too difficult for them to get the license for the movie, which is why there's no map, there's no survivor, there's no other characters. The lore for Ghostface is like none of the characters from Scream. Oh my god, what the fuck? What are you saying? What are they doing? They're just making wild animal noises. But yeah, they couldn't, Behavior couldn't license Scream for Dead by Daylight. But when they approached Fun World, or whatever the fuck it's called, they were able to get permission and they could afford to license the costume. So they just got the costume and made up their own original killer who wears the ghost face mask. Now I have to try to survive against this killer with Nicolas Cage. Fuck me, and we're going to RPD. But yeah, there's a few of the killers that have some kind of weirdness behind their copyright. Freddy Krueger's another one. They couldn't get the license for the original movies, but they could for the remake. Which is why Freddy's model in this game is based off of Jackie Earle Haley's Freddy Krueger in the remake rather than Robert Englund in all the good, memorable Freddy Krueger movies. Fucking Legion. That's so sad. All right. See you later. Of course, he's got the natophobia. Wish Legion's power was more interesting because I like the backstory behind them and that you have 4 different character skins for the killer. Yeah, there's a lot of the aesthetic stuff that with Legion that I kind of like, but yeah, run and stab. Which, it sucks even more when you look at the trailer for when Legion first came out. A lot of people speculate that that was not what their original power was going to be. Because in their release trailer, it shows like Jeff and, you know, you just see Jeff and somebody else running. And they like vault and crouch down behind a wall and kind of like have a moment where they stop and catch their breath. And then you realize that the person sitting next to Jeff is not another survivor. It's a member of the Legion. They pull their mask down and then they like go to stab him. So it seems more like they were originally meant to be like stealth killer pose as survivors type of thing. But instead that got changed to they run and stab. But they also have a Robbie skin, so of course I play them sometimes. He's just really focusing on her. Jolt. He's gonna stop that gen instead of chasing. No way. He's coming back to the hook from that side. Yeah. I had to get her before second stage. Nice. Stunned him out of his power like instantly. Okay, he's on me. I'm just gonna drop this. Fake it. Fake it again. We take it this time. Fake going back. I should have just faked it again. I mean, I was dead there eventually to Bloodlust anyway. Yeah, it's not enough. Not enough to let me wiggle. But they picked the other person up and healed. And popped the generator. Really? Okay, Hattie's on a generator somewhere. Nick Cage and Hattie are both on a generator somewhere. I'm going to work on this one just in case. If they happen to get pressured off. Okay, they're going to finish it. she's gonna get the exit. They're just camping. God, I hate RPD. You saw me. I wish I could sabo that hook so bad. Yeah, that's okay. Is RPD a case of too close to the original map to be good for DBD? Yeah, I think so. Like, it's impressive that they did, you know, try to accurately recreate it and add a bunch of little details and Easter eggs, but yeah, for being a DBD map, it's a real pain to play on. GG. Hey, Lightning Step. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well today. We're chilling. There's some interesting content in Dead by Daylight at the moment. We had Nicolas Cage come out like last week and then, or 2 weeks ago, something like that, very recently. And then recently we just had the PTB a couple of days ago for the upcoming Alien chapter. So I've been wanting to play some DBD, grind out some points, get my characters leveled up, get ready for that new content. That autocorrect. Haven't played much DBD since you grinded out Heather and Pyramid. That's fair. I took a pretty long break from it too after the Hellraiser Cenobite chapter, where I didn't play it for several months, and then kind of came back and started catching up on content and leveling up stuff that I had missed. I'm almost done leveling though. 1 more prestige for her, 2 more for Renato, and then Killer Side, which I think is like 4 more levels of prestige between like 2 killers. Something like that. How's the Xenomorph looking? Missed your stream of the playtest servers. Xenomorph looks fun. I'm also archiving streams on YouTube now. I don't edit them. I don't do anything with them. I just literally upload the entire stream from start to finish as it is. I'm putting all that on YouTube, but excuse me, all that on YouTube now as well. So if there's ever a stream that you that anybody misses and you just want to see it how it was, it'll be archived. But Xenomorph looks fun. He's got good mobility. He's got a whole tunneling mechanic where you go underground, you choose like where you move. His power recharges while you're crawling around in the tunnels, and then basically switches from standing on 2 legs to standing on 4 legs, and gets a smaller tear radius and a big tail attack, like a tail whip attack. And the tail whip is very good. It's got good range. And it can hit over obstacles and stuff. But it's also like somewhat precise and kind of hard to aim, so it takes some getting used to, but it's rewarding when you start landing hits with it. And then for survivors, they have counterplay in the sense of flamethrowers that they can use to knock the Xenomorph out of its 4-legged mode. But yeah, the Xenomorph is actually really fun. I was having a lot of fun with that chapter. Pre-drop this. Oh, he has the fucking... Okay. He has low pro chains. So he can go through pallets and then keep going. Very nice. Survivors being able to actually fight back is a welcome change. Like, it doesn't do much. It slows very, very slightly. It's not like a full-on stun or anything. But it's at least something. It's a tool to use against the killer. Hey, Grimmy. Wait, I think I said that here? Oh yeah, you definitely did. I think that was yesterday. But it's worth repeating, because I agree with you. Steam is still downloading stuff. Do I need to pause it? No. I'm not dropping frames. My game is not lagging. I'm good. Well, my whole team is fucking dying while this person was like crouching over there. They're gonna heal under the hook where the hillbilly can just come right back. And they missed a skill check. Is this their first time playing Dead by Daylight? Did matchmaking go wrong? Are they counting on like the one other injured person to try and save here? Okay, they're getting that save. Oh, it's not regressing. Are the hook charms pride flags? I think so. They actually added a bunch of different pride flags. Oh my god. Everyone just goes down immediately to this fucking Billy. Let's just let this guy immediately get found and go down in like 3 seconds. He found me. Yeah, he wanted the low pro. He wanted that low pro hit. Pre-drop it. He saw that I was just going to leave the loop. What's with seeing your heart? It's not a perk. It's a new accessibility change. So you can just toggle it in settings. Heartbeat visual support. It's by default off. Just turn it to on. And it's so rare to get a hillbilly match, too. And then I just got a team that did nothing. So sad. This is just for the summer hooks and generator repairs. Yeah, so I think streamers are still the better offering to burn. Little out of the loop when it comes to the Silent Hill fandom. What's the fandom's opinion on Twin Perfect and their Silent Hill series? Heard there was controversy years ago, but that at least 6 years old when I discovered him. I mean, obviously from fan to fan, opinion is going to vary. Me personally, like, for Fungo, like, I personally have, like, talked with Fungo, worked with Fungo, done streams and stuff with Fungo. Fungo's a really good person. And, like, a lot of the things, like, the videos themselves, the overall Silent Hill experience videos, I think are some of the best, like, well put together collaborations of Silent Hill information out there. And the only thing that's kind of sucks about it is their attitude. A lot of it mostly like coming from Rossiter, who did a lot of the writing and stuff. And that's what a lot of fans kind of don't like, is there's a lot of things that are ambiguous or kind of left more up to opinion, where they very forcefully kind of apply their opinion as fact. And a lot of people, myself included, don't like that aspect of it. There was also a lot of people who felt like they were personally attacking, like Tom Hewlett especially, but, you know, a lot of the devs directly. And I agree. I recognize that that was sort of that sense of humor at the time, but you realize how damaging that can be to, you know, the real person on the other side of that hate mail that suddenly starts coming your way because a couple of people said some shit about you on YouTube, you know? So that aspect sucks. So I definitely agree with those points. Like, I don't like how aggressively they went against Tom Hewlett in a lot of ways. But that being said, those are still some of the best, like, most informative Silent Hill videos out there, where there's so many citations for where they got all their information, where they show directly what the quotes and lines are and where they're found in the games, or if it's quotes from developers and things like that. You know, they show the tweets, they show the forum posts, they show all the citations for like the majority of the information that is like there. So I always appreciated that kind of stuff, because that takes a lot of effort. That takes a lot of work to put all of that information together, and then also be trying to write, you know, like a comedy entertainment script around it for YouTube. Because to do something that's that informative and then also trying to be, you know, and I feel being successfully entertaining about it, it's not easy. Yeah, lightning slab. If you want to do exclamation point or lightning stab, if you want to do exclamation point YT in chat, it should give you a link to my YouTube channel. If you scroll through some of my older stuff, you'll see I did a Silent Hill 1 playthrough with Fungo a few years back when he was still actively streaming on Twitch. Hopefully he comes back to streaming again, because as far as I know, he's taken a break and stuff like that from YouTube and streaming and social media stuff. Sometimes you got to do that stuff. I've taken breaks away from the internet too. Remember the Game of Thrones directors and screenwriters? They literally pop up if you search bad writers. Yeah, that kind of thing is like unfortunate, you know. It's one thing to critique somebody's work. Like when you put your name on something and you put it out there for people to buy it or view it or, you know, experience it in whatever format it is. Like, you're allowed to criticize that. And I think it's fine to be critical of a product like that. And especially if somebody's credited, like if somebody is an art director and very particularly the art looks bad in something, you can be like, well, this person did not do a very good job. But it doesn't mean that you can start attacking that person. Like, you can be critical of somebody's work without attacking them as a person. And I think a lot of fans need to realize that distinction, especially inside of the Silent Hill community. But a lot of fandoms are like that. Where it's like, you can directly look at what Tom Hewlett was credited for and how things that he should have had control over, you know, according to credits and things like that, that should have been handled better. But it doesn't mean that he's like a shitty person. It doesn't mean that he deserves like hate mail and shit like that. I'm being a loot goblin instead of saving. I just want to bring her as far away from the hook as possible so that they can make a save. Is there anything you think they were blatantly incorrect about as far as details in the game? I mean, you're asking me to pick out things that were potentially wrong in a like 30-hour long video series. I'm sure there was some stuff that is like provably incorrect, but I don't have a checklist on me right now off the top of my head. I'm sorry. It's a very long series of videos, and I haven't exactly gone through it tooth and comb, point by point, in a very long time. Yeah, nice job. Damn. I had to hopefully get her to whiff an attack and then go for the window again or something, but not much I can do here without a pallet. Thank you, Nicolas Cage. You're my hero. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one. I'm on death hook. This guy's about to be his second hook. And we still need 2 gens. I'm gonna try and get these gens. Oh fuck, Nick is getting chased. So now all three of us are Death Hook. If you run, we're gonna make it. You're required to be an optimist. Was he running it? I didn't even notice. They gave up on Hook. Don't worry, Leon. Just run her around for 180 seconds. Dude, if I could actually hit great skill checks, we'll shave some time off. It's not going to be enough. No, you tried. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna wait for barbecue and chili. All right. Hatch is gonna be right over here. I've got a good feeling. Not by the school bus. Not on the hill. Not next to Shaq. Well, she definitely has found it first. Back to where I started. There it is. GG. Unless somehow she lets me get this door. Oh, this one's gone. Maybe she's being nice. Do I play Killer? Sometimes. My first match of the day was Killer. I played a Sadako game because I had a daily. Wow, they're on console. I can't say GG. Who? Pretty much all of them. My main killers are Hillbilly, Pyramid Head, Michael Myers. Those are like my favorites that I play a lot of. I've been liking Wraith a lot again lately as well. But I play all of them at least a little bit. Always like when killers let one escape after killing the other three. especially a spirit. Spirits are very rarely like merciful. Sadako? Yeah. She's the girl from The Ring, from Ringu. This girl. Sadako. Grudge Girl? Close, but not quite. Different movie franchise. Ring and Grudge. Although they have crossed over at this point. They did Sadako versus Kayako. Kayako is the Grudge Girl. Have you gotten 4 Moris as Michael Myers? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I've been playing this game since 2016, and I've got like a little over 3,000 hours, which in the grand scheme of things, a lot of streamers who like this is their main game that have been playing that long have like 10,000 hours and up. But I've got a lot of hours in this game. I've played it quite a bit. Ots is great. I always like people who are very good at kind of very smartly analyzing a lot of the details and aspects of games. Ots is very good at that with Dead by Daylight. Should really go back and watch the original Japanese Ring and Grudge now that you're bigger into horror movies. Oh, absolutely. It's nice going back to those classics and stuff. There's always some stuff that I forget about with those movies too. Like Ringu, which for the most part, like it's a very straightforward you know, scary Japanese horror movie. But then there's like the flashback scene of Sadako getting hit in the back of the head and falling into the well. And when she gets hit, it plays this like very comical, like cartoony sounding like sound for the like Sadako getting hit on the head noise. So you have this otherwise very serious movie. It doesn't use any sound effects and things that stand out. But when we rewatched it last year, that in particular stood out to me on a rewatch where I was like, I don't remember that sound effect sounding like so cartoony, so silly. The horror equivalent of the the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of sound effects like that though. Certain impact noises and certain like squeaky door noises and doorknob jiggling noises, those kind of things that are so common where you hear them in tons and tons and tons of things. Movies, TV, video games, everything. Did you play the Texas Chainsaw game? Saw a video from Ots, but don't think it's out yet. I played when it was in the open beta, yeah. That comes out next week. Or this week. Next week. Sometime very soon. Can't wait. Me neither. That's going to be fun. I'll definitely be playing that quite a bit when it comes out. No, not Borgo. Not the Borgo. God. So bad at getting great skill checks. And it's a Sadako. Speaking of Sadako. Speaking of Sadako. Now we're playing against her. What? Oh my god, shut up. Is that a slushy machine on top of the gen? It's a margarita machine. It's the barbecue event, the summer barbecue event thing. So, like, the hooks are supposed to be grills, and the generators have margarita machines. There's a foot in it. Hey, Major. Hope you're doing well today. Need to rewatch Cabin in the Woods. That's a good one. Need to rewatch that as well. There's so many horror movies. There's like all these new horror movies that come out that I like have been meaning to watch. And usually me and Rachel will just be like, let's rewatch something that we already know instead. Ow. Rewatched the scene in The Ring, the American Ring adaptation where Samara comes out of the TV. Gotta admit the VFX when she crawls out and after have aged really well. Yeah. A lot of times going back and watching horror movies, the effects are, you know, kind of distracting. Some of them it's like, I don't know, it's part of the movie's charm. Like Evil Dead, Hellraiser. Those are some where like I love the movies, even though the effects are like very obvious and kind of cheesy for today's standards, but they're endearing. But then certain effects, yeah, you go back and they still hold up really well. The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. Still some really amazingly good, like, if not some of the best practical effects in a horror movie ever. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to a tape for now. Prevents me from getting condemned. Ah, fuck. Not if she actually hits me. They should use more practical effects in modern films. We don't see that enough. Yeah, CG has just become more of the industry standard and generally cheaper. Because with CG, everything can just kind of be tweaked and made perfectly, and you don't have to do like a whole bunch of different takes. With practical effects, if you got to make like an application and then do a take, and then if it's something that bursts open or moves and damages itself in any way, like where you have to make a whole nother one or repair it significantly for a follow-up take, like that takes a lot of time. Super expensive, so a lot of movies just don't do it anymore. Keep forgetting this dude has like all the cakes. Get some gen speed. I'm fucking up all my great skill checks. We'll do this instead. I didn't know what to do for a fourth perk, so I just clicked. I think I got botany knowledge. See, the invitations are nice because you're getting the bonus points for, but you know, I think it's only when you finish generators. Use misdirection next game. I think that's what it's called. I don't think there's a perk in the game called misdirection. Or wait, is that what Pebble is? Or no, that's distraction. The one where you can fake jumping into a locker. Oh, that's an Elodie perk, isn't it? Deception. Is it deception? Yeah. Interacting with a locker while sprinting will trigger a loud noise. Sure. I can do a fun build around that. I've done this before with Quick and Quiet and Head On. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Quick and Quiet, Head On. In my head, I was like, oh, I should put on Lucky Star. But that's not in the game yet. Gotta wait for the alien chapter. Let's do Vigil so that we get our cooldown faster. It's fun. Not very good. No, it's not a very good perk, but it is a fun one. If you can actually get a moment, like a good loop with lockers next to each other to use it, it can be a lot of fun. Don't take the game super seriously when you're a survivor. Me neither. Yesterday, I was doing what I call basement merchant, where I run basically just chest perks. So Plunderer's Instinct, Appraisal, Ace in the Hole, and I loot every chest on the map multiple times and then gather all of the items in the map into the basement and try to get other survivors to come down into the basement with me and trade items. And I call it Basement Merchant. And basically, I'm not playing the game. I'm not progressing the game. So it's almost a guaranteed loss. Like, it's the exact opposite of playing this game seriously. That's the kind of stupid shit that I do. Like, I'm decent at the game. I've been playing it for a long time. I've put a lot of hours into it. So I still like try most of the time, but a lot of times I'm just doing stupid shit anyway. How many cakes do I have? Mine are slowly depleting after the event. I've got 21 left on him, and I always keep one if I can help it. So 20 that I'm willing to use, and then probably another 5 or 6. I'm almost out. I really need to play Killer. I just need to play a whole bunch of Nemesis. I have like 50 of the 6-year anniversary cakes on Nemi. Because I was playing a lot when Nemi came out during that event. What's up, Yami? Been on the whole time while you've been rewatching Aliens? Nice. Corrupt Intervention. I'm gonna start bringing No Mither and Plot Twist. Just delete Corrupt Intervention immediately. This is not a great map for deception. Plot Twist? Plot Twist is one of the new Nicolas Cage perks. Whenever you're injured, you can just instantly put yourself into the dying state. And pick yourself up and then be fully healed. Unlucky. Doesn't really work when he's standing right there. Oh well. I said, this is not a great map to really try and go for this. He's coming back and he's gonna be angry. Oh my. How was... Never mind. What a wash. Well, GG. Good game. Good game. Really set me up for failure with that idea. I don't think my build would have really changed the outcome much here. Unbreakable is still way better. I mean, Unbreakable is still very good. You can run both, actually. You can use Unbreakable and Plot Twist, and then pick yourself up quickly. So if you get downed by the killer, you can pick yourself up with Unbreakable. If you get injured and want to heal, you can down yourself and get up with Plot Twist. And then in either situation, you're getting the recover on the ground speed bonus from Unbreakable. I'm going to take a quick break before I queue up again. So I will be right back. Got my drink refilled. Got 20 cakes to burn through. We'll try again with Deception head on. Still a shame we won't get Bill Paxton in this game as a survivor. I mean, there's honestly no telling. Like, that would be up to probably the family's estate. Whether or not they can use the likeness of the actor for that character. But I don't think they would add it anyway. I think it's pretty much just going to be, you know, it's just going to be Ripley anyway. Like, obviously, Ripley is the more recognizable character that's going to be their go-to. And that's what they're focusing the chapter around. And even then, it's not the likeness of Sigourney Weaver. You know, they can license the character, but just like with a lot of their other licensed stuff, they can't really make it look like the actor or actress themselves. Only in a couple of situations where they've been able to, like, actually try to make it look like, you know, the person, like Nicolas Cage. The Stranger Things characters look pretty close to their respective actors, but a lot of them don't look anything like it. Detective Tapp doesn't look anything like Donald Glover. Danny Glover. The other Glover. Laurie Strode doesn't really look like Jamie Lee Curtis. That kind of thing. Bad Ham Preschool, and I am right in the corner. Hi. It's a Huntress. She's coming this way. She decided to not. Does anyone know in detail what happened with the deal concerning the Stranger Things chapter? There's no official, like, public details on it. Yeah, I think the contract expired and they just Netflix didn't renew it. Usually that happens as a result of, like, renegotiation. So Netflix probably wanted more money for the Stranger Things brand at that point, and probably asked for more money to that DVD wasn't going to pay. Apparently we're getting another Stranger Things tie-in again. I mean, people have been rumoring that for a while now. But who knows? Just like how we're getting Springtrap. Yeah. We're going to get the second Stranger Things chapter, Springtrap, Candyman, Pennywise, all in one chapter. My dad works at Nintendo. He told me so. It missed. And she has Iron Maiden. You have We'll Make It. Look at the heal speed. Why would you even hesitate? Double negative luck makes him lucky? Exactly. Fuck. Well, GG. I played really badly this round. I've also got a teammate who's literally standing still in the corner over there. Krypton, what the actual fuck are you even talking about? Did I miss something? Did I miss part of the conversation? We're talking about facehuggers? Okay. Gotcha. That's the context I was missing. Thank you. That makes sense. You can understand why I was a little confused there for a moment. God damn. Really good Huntress, too. But I'm playing like shit. And my team is not doing much better. Oh, don't worry, Lightning. I'm taking that build off now. All of the generator speed. Call me a dumbass, but I think they should redesign Sabo, to be honest. Well, it depends on how you want to redesign it. Technically, it's already been redesigned quite a few times up to this point. Who is Sabo? Sabo is sabotage, which is breaking hooks. There's a perk to do it, and then you can also do it with toolboxes. Hear me out. Imagine Sabo not being just you disable the hook and it looks disabled, but you trap it to look usable, and then when the killer goes to hook you on it, it fails and you get free. I think that would be a cool perk thing, especially now that there's like a pallet trap perk that survivors are getting with the alien chapter. But I don't know about base game. Like, once you disable it, is it just indefinitely disabled? Is it only disabled for a certain amount of time? Can the killer re-enable it after it's been disabled? And it would be one of those things that's like really strong for Survive with Friends, but you can't really coordinate well with solo queue to make it viable. A lot of stuff that goes into that I don't know how well it would work. You'd say it's disabled until it's used, and then after that you have to retrap it. How long does it take to trap it? Does it take like as long as it takes to Sabo? Does it take longer? Does it take shorter? Is there a limited number of times you can do it? Can survivors potentially just start a match by splitting up and pre-trapping every single hook on the map? People are definitely going to complain about the hitbox of Xeno's Tale when it comes to the live game. Oh, absolutely. People are going to complain about it on both sides. People using it are going to complain that it's misses in too many situations where it looks like it should have hit. And survivors are going to complain about... Get this baby off my back. Survivors are going to complain about, you know, actually getting hit by it in a lot of situations where they felt they shouldn't have. Yeah, it's twins. Almost never see twins. Ideally, I want to try and get healed and get another totem. So we're getting Deja Vu speed. We're getting Overzealous speed. We're getting Toolbox speed. It's not bad. Zooming on that gen speed. What does Overzealous do again? Whenever you break a totem, you do generators 10% faster. If it's a hex totem, it's 20%. And then Deja Vu highlights the aura of generators. 3 closest together generators and gives you a... I think it's 6%. You get some percentage of repair speed faster. As long as you're working on one of the highlighted gens. And then Prove Thyself, where if I'm working on a generator with a teammate, but my teammates are too busy getting their shit rocked by twins. So we're not getting much value out of that one. Oh, she didn't go for a save. She let that person die and is now getting chased. All right. Well, time to hide from barbecue. I gotta leave before I get crows. That's a rock. That's a doghouse. God damn it. Let me in. There's so much random shit on the loops in this map. I like always get stuck on something. Thought they nerfed barbecue and chili. I mean, it doesn't give you the blood points anymore, but it's still a strong perk. Like, it's still a good aura reading perk that a lot of killers will run. Easy, Kobe. Thought I remember seeing a chest over here. Oh, she got picked up? Or she picked herself up? God damn it, Victor. Actually got freed. Yeah, I didn't really want to. I kind of just wanted to die on the hook and move on. So now we can do that. Unless they immediately come over here and save. Looks like we're still gonna play this out. Sure, why not? We're getting points. Kick the baby. A rare twins game, though. True. Twins is pretty rare. No. Is it unsportsmanlike if you just let the killer have you when you're first hook instead of just leaving? What do you mean, like just giving up on the first hook instead of DCing? I mean, honestly, who cares? Like, you paid for the video game. If you are not having fun in a match and you want to move on and you choose to die on hook or DC or whatever, then whatever. Yeah, it sucks for the other people involved in the game, but that's not on you. That's on the developers. Like, there's nothing stopping them from implementing something to surrender if too many people quit or give up too quickly, or, that's not on you. You paid for the game. If you're not having fun and you want to move on, do it. Don't worry about what people consider sportsmanlike or not. As long as it's not anything that's against terms of service, like rules, like holding a game hostage and shit like that, then it doesn't matter. They just need to ditch the DC penalty when we have bots now. Yeah, true. It shouldn't even really be a thing. This game went for like 3.5, 4 years before disconnect penalty was even a thing, and it was fine. Obviously, it still has problems, but there's issues with both systems. But it didn't make the game like unplayable. It's not like you could never finish a match back in that day, because people were just DCing left and right because there was no penalty. The majority of games, people would stick out. And the majority of times people would DC was when they were already dead on hook and shit anyway, and they were just mad. Actual rage quitters were not any worse back when there was no penalty compared to how it is now. Like, it's basically the same. The only thing the DC penalty actually really does is penalizes a lot of people who get crashes and disconnects and stuff, where the game thinks that you're trying to quit, when it's actually just something faulty with the game. And then having to sit and wait out a DC penalty because, your power flickered and your console turned off, or your PC restarted, because Windows updates automatically happened without warning or whatever. Seen the devs issuing notifications to people who've reported to others. Yeah, like, they've wanted to, I think, emphasize the feedback to let people know their reports are actually doing something. But they've always followed up on reports. It's one of the few things the devs have actually been actively good about. Skull Merchant needs another touch. You had the same thing when Spirit was out, simply because some killers wind up being a bit too oppressive. Skull Merchant, unfortunately, I don't think is a case of just like reworking values. Like Spirit coming out, you can rework like how long her chase power lasts and how much her add-ons modify those abilities and things like that. But Skull Merchant, her whole kit needs to change. She needs like a Freddy level rework, where Freddy first came out in this game and had a completely different power, and then they completely overhauled it into something different. Skull Merchant, unfortunately, is going to need the same, I think. Because there's just no reason to play any other playstyle with that killer. The most obvious thing is I can put down drones. Why would you ever not think to just put drones by generators? Even a completely brand new person playing this game who doesn't know the meta and the strategy and stuff, you just show them the basics of the game, stop survivors from doing their objective, and try to kill them. And show them a killer power, and you say, here's this killer. They can put a little drone down that'll automatically tell you if they move into the area and make that survivor, penalized by exposure or whatever. That's like, all right, immediately that person, what are you going to do? You're going to start dropping drones right next to generators. And there you go. Like, it's an effective strategy. You combine that with slowdown perks and, sort of the more deliberate tunnel aspect of locking down those 3 gens. And that just seems like the obvious strategy. And it is. And it's effective. Because nobody wants to play against it. Nobody wants to get down to a single generator. Oh, wow. There's no pallet here, so I'm just kind of dead. But yeah, nobody wants to get down to that single generator and then fight against a killer who just doesn't chase you. Who just destroys the gen, puts a drone up, chases, you know, just enough to make you stop working on it and reset everything. And any new players, especially solo queue players who are not, you know, sweating and playing with friends and shit, it's going to destroy everyone, you know? Nobody's going to be able to overcome that. It requires a whole lot of skill on the survivor's part to play around that strategy, and basically no real work or strategy on the killer's part to implement it. So it's a huge problem. But what are you gonna do? All we can do is sit by and wait and see how behavior goes about it. Because the total rework is gonna take too long. So it's not a viable thing to fix anything in the meantime. Isn't borrowed time becoming base kit? It basically already is. When you unhook somebody, you already get like a baseline endurance and speed boost. Borrowed time just gives you an extra 10 seconds of it. Liking this perk loadout? I mean, I need to actually go and break a totem to get full value. But Deja Vu. Really good perk at the moment. Cool. Great job. Claudette, you don't even need me. Why am I here? Do you have vegetation? He seemed like he caught up fast to hit me there. Okay, they're getting the save. There we go. Prove thyself value. Personally like getting the gens done. I mean, generator slowdown is just such a common killer build that I like running stuff to kind of counteract that so that it kind of levels out the gen speed. It's fine. Open it, open it, open it, open it. Oh my god. All right, see ya. Yes. A deadly apron charm. I love it. GG's. Thank you, Major. We got a lot of value out of my build. We did like all the generators. While reworking her. Oh, Skull Merchant, might as well change her walking animation. It's so cringe. There's no way they would change it. I don't know. They've done that before. They have actually gone through and reworked a lot of the animations in this game. More than I think people realize. If you weren't around or like weren't playing this game in 2016, if you can go back and watch like clips and footage and stuff from launch, like it looks so strange compared to how the game is now. Like when you look at how really slow and clunky and different running and turning animations were for Killer and Survivor. Vaulting animations, everything used to take a lot longer. Vaulting animations were way slower. The like trap setting, playing Trapper and setting traps took so long to set. Hook animations, like putting the survivor off of your shoulder and putting them onto a hook, used to take way longer. And all these things had different looking animations. the end of the match screen when everybody's just like running through the endless grass field. They've changed a lot of the running animations for that. Wraith used to have like a very weird, like almost Naruto run where his upper body was very stiff. Oh, it's a dredge. This is not my break totem build. Haven't seen this killer at all. He's a big blob of void and bones. And he teleports to lockers. Oh, and he occasionally makes it dark. Also, he murdered a horse. Yeah. He's wearing a dead horse. Yeah, you can preemptively lock lockers, but once the lock has been broken, that's it. Oh, he has claustrophobia. Do these still count as a cluster where you only have to lock one of them? Or now that they're spread apart, does that not work? It's blocked. And he fell for it. I faked a blocked window. Oh, there's no pallet. Look at the Marie's head. Hey, what's up, Googie? Should I go for a midnight stroll? Don't have to get up early tomorrow. If you live in a safe neighborhood where that's an okay thing to do, then yeah. Do it. The big brain strategy of hiding in a locker against Dredge. Yeah, Nick is down. This person's not even trying to go for the saves. People, if you play Dead by Daylight and you play solo queue, you look at your player profiles on the left. If you're the only uninjured person and somebody's on a hook, it's your job to save. If everyone else is hooked or injured, and you're uninjured, you should be the one making saves. Damn. Dude, he's still not. I mean, this time I kind of get it. Okay, now he's going to get that save. I want to stay near this generator and try and get it. Come on, unblock. Well, they finish it. What happens if Dredge spawns in the locker you're hiding in? Yeah, he just insta-grabs you as he exits the locker. actually gone through all of her really good offerings. Still have a shit ton of barbecue invitations. All right. She just needs 6 more levels. Do I have a new daily? Do I have to back all the way out for that? Not yet. Survivor bonus. Is Thalita worth getting? I don't even know what her perks are. Cut loose. This is the one that's kind of like quick and quiet, but not as good. Friendly competition. This one could be good in Survive with Friends, like doing generators quickly. You can give you and your teammates who are also on a generator as it pops an extra 5% repair speed for 75 seconds. It's very situational. Best with Survive with Friends. And teamwork power of 2. Finish healing another survivor. You both move 5% faster as long as you stay within 12 meters. 12 meters is pretty close. Again, decent stuff for some very specific Survive with Friends builds and scenarios. Not a lot of general use and utility out of her perks. So if you like her visually, then sure, get her. I don't think if you're just getting her for perks that it's necessarily worth it. Two characters in that pack, don't you? I mean, if you buy the full chapter. Otherwise, you can still... I don't know how you're getting these things. Like, you could just get it for Auric cells in the store and buy Thalita just by herself. Or Renato just by himself. Or you can just buy the chapter altogether and you get both of them. And... who was that killer? Was that Skull Merchant? That was Skull Merchant, right? That they came with? Yeah. So you could just buy the chapter and get Skull Merchant and both of them. Shelter Woods. Hey, Rebecca. Boop. See if I can get a nice totem. Get my gen speed bonus. The most useless item in the game. No totem, so let's get prove thyself value. Think this is a team based on the names? Yeah, probably. It's a wraith. Meg, help. Meg, help. Yeah, wraith with a silent bell. Pretty strong. Did he really come back just to tunnel me out? Totem. Maybe I should swap out Prove Thyself with Resilience. Because I'm winding up injured working on a lot of these things. Oh, great. Ash is healing me with his fucking puppet hand. Wraith is probably about to smack us in the face. There he is. Prove Thyself, Deja Vu, and Overzealous value. Look at the generator speed. Look at the Wraith. I hate this Wraith. I knew it. I figured he's just camping it. I was waiting for it. I was hoping I would be able to get the spin and get him to hit the generator. Rebecca, help. Help, computer. I'm going to leave that 99'd. He's cloaking and uncloaking a lot. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They did plot twist at the very end. Bet he's running monitor. We'll see, Rubber. We'll see. No. Predator, Bloodhound, Shadowborn. It's a poor little baby wraith trying to get Adept achievement. But also running iridescent fucking Silent Bell. Okay. Looks like a team of winners. Three toolboxes. Ready to slam some generators. Yunjin Lee. Pawar? Pawar? I don't understand. Are you a fan? Are you a Yunjin fan, Major? It's a lot of points. No, my side. Look at the generator repair speed. This is disgusting. And she had a brand new part. That's not fair. Oh, it's Michael Myers. It's completely fair. Shit. Okay, he's using thanatophobia. Oh, see, right now we have people who are injured. But I think Deja Vu is countering it. So I'm basically just still doing the generator at normal speed, even through Thanatophobia. Zoom. I didn't want to waste it. Two of my teammates are just crouching. That one is just walking and doing nothing. What are these solo queue teams? And gotcha. Am I going to be getting the Maria skin when it's released? Possibly. I don't even have the James skin at the moment. Because those skins are kind of expensive. And I don't have a whole lot of... Don't have a lot of money to throw at digital clothes and skins at the moment. Oh, I think I'm dead. I live. I lived, bitch. He's gonna go stop them instead of killing me. Is this another adept attempt? No, it can't be. Because he's using Thanatophobia at the very least. He's got to have like barbecue and chili or something, right? Or he just camps this out. He just camps it out. Yeah. It's scummy, but it works. That's okay. My team was honestly just like, every time I came across them or see their auras, they're just crouching and walking, like not doing anything. Like the killer just hooked a teammate on the other side of the map in the basement, and you're on the opposite end of the map. There's no reason to crouch and walk. Either he has aura reading of some kind and he can see you, or he doesn't. Most of the games you're usually in. That's the solo queue life. You never know what you're gonna get. Never know what you're gonna get. MMR doesn't really work. If I'm crouching, they can't see me. I mean, some people just want to be immersed that way, Looney. Totally fine. It's how they want to play. Have I really not gotten a single iridescent? Or is this bugged? What's the challenge? Earn 4 emblems of iridescent quality. It doesn't say in a single match or anything like that. Just earn 4. And I've had this on for the last, like, 2 games, 3 games. I'm just wondering, have I really been playing so bad that I haven't gotten a single Eerie? Or is it bugged and not counting? Because usually, even in matches where I die, I've run the killer enough or done enough generator progress, made enough saves and things to get, you know, at least 1 iridescent emblem. Maybe not. Best to get at least 1 during a game is to cleanse a totem. It's what I do is kind of rule of 2s. So if you do like 2 totems, 2 generators, and 2 saves, or like 2 heals, that's usually enough. Might as well do this with Prove Thyself. Or, you know, Spurt. Okay. Spirit chasing Feng Min. Merciless Storm. Ace giving up on the heal. Fangmin crying out while he goes back to the generator. Classic. Ooh, totem. That's generator repair speed right there. I have no idea where this killer is. Tried moonwalking on controller. Super difficult. I've tried, but I've never been able to. I don't really play on controller. Like, I have played this on console a little bit, off stream, over the years. Just because sometimes it's easier to just, like, sit in bed and turn the Xbox on and play a couple of matches, you know? So I got used to, like, playing with controller, but doing stuff like moonwalking, no. Couldn't ever figure that out. Hell, I can barely do it on keyboard. Ace, no. Oh, there are 2 aces. Yo, what's up, Buctus? Hope you're doing well, man. Are you finally, like, gonna chase me? No? Nope. Going right back to the hook. Good shit. Okay. See, we've sat on generators for a long time here, and objective is still not maxed. So let's get a save. A jolt or ruin? Jolt. Shit. Oh, they're both Death Hook. She literally, just been chasing those same two people back and forth. Because me and Toasticus haven't been hooked at all. Damn. One gen to go. Yeah, and look at my teammate. Standing over there doing it. Oh, no, wait. They're just walking around on the opposite side of the map. Because why would you do things? Why would you attempt to, you know, attempt to win? It's only one generator, but fuck it. Rather just walk casually in the corner of a map. Report them? It's not reportable. You're allowed to play that way. It's not against rules. It's not against the rules to be bad at the game. I believe in you, Toasticus. Windows of Opportunity, Kindred, Deliverance, and Made for This. It's a hell of a build. He's gonna find the hatch. He's certainly trying to, but he's not looking in the right spots. And the killer found it first. So now he's fucked. Spirit has enough mobility to go back and forth between the gates. So I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure she'll let him leave. He'll put his med kit on the ground and she'll be like, here you go. You deserve the out. You stood in a corner and walked while your team died. You deserve the win. Bam, bam, bam. Not enough. So close. One more game, and then we're done with the Lita. I gotta join the Nicolas Cage group here. I'm sorry. It's necessary. I don't have barbecue things. Oh. Nobody else is readied up. I guess we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait 40 seconds. Free me. Don't worry. These two fully prestiged, bloody Nicolas Cages are absolutely gonna get us out of this. And Prestige 50 Thalita. A lot of points. It's a lot of prestige. Surely these people won't just, like, crouch down and walk around on the opposite side of the map. Whenever you say generators, immediately think regenerators from RE4 and get really confused. Hey, maybe they'll add regenerators to this game at some point. Surely not. I should have put Bond. I should put on all the aura reading perks just so that we can specifically just watch how terrible teammates are from game to game.
I hate this fog.
Nicolas Cage is anti-fog. Okay. It's a Leatherface, by the way. Very specific chainsaw noise, different from Hillbillies. It's a bubby. Dramaturgy. Okay. Did not get an item with dramaturgy. But let's see what's in the box. Useless. Garbage. Don't worry, I was totally here to take a hit for you. That was my plan the whole time. Is he really committing to me? Son of a bitch. He did not give a shit about faking going over the pallet. He just goes. He picks his direction and goes. Not really played with Nick Cage's perks enough. Are they any good? They're actually decent. Dramaturgy gives you basically a little on-demand mini sprint burst that has an additional random effect. Sometimes you get an extra speed boost. Sometimes you scream. Sometimes you get a random item, which is what I usually hope for, is the item. Or the extra speed boost in a chase is nice. And then you also have a 25% chance to get exposed. So it can work against you, make you go down in a single hit when you otherwise wouldn't have. But it can also pay off and give you an item or a speed boost in a clutch moment. And then plot twist, you're injured and you can put yourself in the dying state and then pick yourself back up at a full heal. We're not going to talk about the fact that Nicolas Cage healed me and then crouch walked away. But yeah, all of his perks are interesting, but useful. Like, they're not huge, like meta-changing perks. Like, here, let's try dramaturgy for an item. I got exposed. But yeah, plot twist, being able to put yourself in the dying state and then pick yourself back up. It's a decent healing perk, and you can do some interesting builds with that. Flip-flop, you can pair that with Unbreakable, Tenacity, and Wiggle out of the Killer's Grasp very, very easily. Or Power Struggle, and put yourself underneath pallets, and stun the killer when they pick you up. All sorts of interesting stuff. Yo, Eldrazakun, thank you so much for the 12 months, the big full year of support. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. Is he really just camping? You're only half recovered? I got stuck. I'm dead. Hey, Googie. Welcome back. We're still going. We're still at it. He really didn't see this Nicolas Cage just walking around right here. Holy shit. And he didn't go for the save. Okay. Just stand there. Bubba's just gonna camp. What do you... Just do something. You have to make a move, bud. All right, take it easy, Major. Have a good night. Really? Okay. All right. I think I'm probably done. Perfect time for a crouch walk. Dude literally stood there. The killer had no idea he was there. Had plenty of time to save the other person on hook while he picked me up and carried me to my hook. And the man literally stood there and watched both of us just die. Yeah. That's the quality of team that we're just getting like 3 or 4 games in a row, so I think we're done with Thalita. So that's progress. Nope, I need like 115 points. There. Now we're done with Thalita. Quick BP. It's never worth it. The amount you get for how long it takes to get 2,000 shards is definitely not a fair exchange, but you know what? I just want to be done with that character. Feel like I made some progress without having to play another match. There we go. So, 2 more levels of prestige on Renato. Oh, we got the daily. All right, maybe we'll keep playing. Rescue 3 with Yunjin. We also have 100% blood point bonus for killer. But no, I have to go fix something for dinner and feed the cats anyway. So 2 levels on Renato, or two levels of prestige on Renato, 2 levels on Skull Merchant, and 2 levels on Singularity. And then we're done. And then we save up blood points for Alien. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming by, chilling. I appreciate all the love and support. Hopefully, be back on tomorrow. Possibly even later this evening. But we'll see. But thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Peace.